This video is going to be about the healthcare that we've all been talking about recently, and a lot of the stuff that I've been hearing are false arguments that really don't have anything to do with the issue. And first of all, we could start off by saying that the healthcare industry wouldn't be at the level that it's at without us. We all pay taxes, and tax money goes to these medical corporations, and why are we paying taxes to it if we're not supposed to see any sort of benefit from it? You know, there's these people saying, "Oh, America's got the best healthcare in the world," which, first off, is a flat out wrong statement. It's a lie. And even if it was true, it's a false argument. You could make the argument that we have the best space program in the world, but it doesn't necessarily mean that everybody's flying around in space. It's doesn't matter how great the system is if you don't have access to it. But again, getting back to the medical industry not being at the level at what it's at without us, there's some things that we have paid for time and time again. For instance, the Human Genome Project. It's taxpayer money, and it goes to the you know, the healthcare industry, and they use it. They make their medical advances, and we're not supposed to have access to it? Are you kidding me? Or there's also protein folding. You know, there is it requires so much computing power that they have a thing called folding at home, protein folding at home, where when your computer's at idle, it could render these 3D modeling of protein folding. And I think the PlayStation 3 had a program built into it where if people weren't using it, that would be working on these problems. So you know, it's a false argument to say, oh, these it's all of these medical corporations that have provided all of these advancements in medical science. Okay, they would not be at the level that they're at without us. So my stance is everybody should get healthcare, period. And I see a lot of this inefficiency going on because we have all these categories that we put people into, and we treat you know, children one way with healthcare, and seniors another way with healthcare, and people that are in between a little bit differently, and people with insurance differently. And that has got to go away. We should be looking at healthcare from the viewpoint of, if you're sick, you go to get better. And we do everything that is in our power to get you better. And when you get better, you move on. Okay? Because we don't have healthcare. We have, this is not healthcare, what we have. We have things that we know that can treat people, and we're not giving them access to it. And it's funny how the debate in this gets so twisted and distorted by the healthcare industry, the healthcare insurance companies, the media, the drug companies, and let's not forget the people in the government. So as far as I'm concerned, the debate is over. Okay, why are we paying taxes at all if we're not to see any benefit from any of the taxes? Because I see how this system works. You know, you pay the taxes, you pay everybody pays all this money, and we're supposed to see zero from it. And so I made a little list of what the people that are trying to stop healthcare for all could be charged with for the crimes that they're committing. They could be, I wrote the crimes and the definitions. They could be charged with first-degree murder, intentional killing by means of poison, or by laying in wait, or by any other kind of willful, deliberate, and premeditated action. They could be charged with second-degree murder, homicide committed by an individual engaged as a principal or accomplice in the perpetration of a felony. They could be charged with third-degree murder, any other kind of murder, when the intent was not to kill, but just to harm. They could be charged with conspiracy, an agreement between two or more persons to break the law at some point in the future. Solicitation, persons of offering money or something else of value in order to incite or induce another to commit a crime. Negligent homicide, through criminal negligence allowing others to die. It could be charged with bribery, an act of implying money or a gift given that alters the behavior of the recipient. Fraud, the intentional deception made for personal gain or to damage another individual. They could be charged with treason, assistance actions to help foreign government overthrow or make war against or seriously injure the parent nation. They could be charged with theft, the illegal taking of another person's property without that person's consent. They could be charged with embezzlement, the act of dishonestly appropriating or secreting of assets. They could be charged with extortion, a criminal offense when a person's unlawfully obtains either money, property, or services from a person, entity, or institution through coercion. And that goes for people in the media, people in the government, these CEOs getting outrageous bonuses from the drug insurance companies, the pharmaceutical companies. This is not a joke. All of these charges could be brought against these people.